Hello, good morning everyone. How are you all doing? A very good morning to everyone. So whoever is here in chat with me, kindly send in a hi or a good morning. Who all do I have with me in the session? So to be able to message me, you have to subscribe to the channel. तो अगर आपने अभी तक subscribe नहीं किया है, please subscribe and start sending in your messages so that I can receive them. Good morning, Renu. I am seeing messages coming up. Renu, where are you from? Oh, you're Trijal. Okay, Trijal. I remember you were here last class as well. Hi, Trijal. Welcome back. How are you doing? और कौन है मेरे साथ लाइव सेशन में? Send in a hi or hello. Okay, ma'am. Got it. Oh, I'm getting emojis also. That's nice. Lovely. Good morning. I think this is Krishu, no? Sindhu's Krishu. Good morning. How are you, Krishu? Yes. How are you doing? Do we have more people? Okay. You can't hear me? Should I speak louder? Okay, let me check my audio connections. Okay, so I think now it is better, right? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me better now. Now, can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me better? Okay, and before we begin with, what languages are we comfortable in? Can I get to know in the chat? Should I continue in English or should I switch to Hindi for anyone? Just let me know in the chat quickly and then we'll begin. Yes, the volume is fine now, Trijal is saying. And I hope English is okay. If English is okay, just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Both. You're comfortable with both. That works fine. Okay, so let's get started. I can see more people are joining up, and I'm seeing some fruits and emojis. That's great. So whoever is listening to me, kindly send me a hi so that I know who all are listening to me. And we'll get started, yeah? Let's get started. So we all know the format of the session, right? I will be showing you some questions. आपको solve करने हैं questions. If you can solve it, send me the answer. Okay, Krishu is more comfortable in English. Fine, I'll stick to English then. So if you know the answer, send it to me in the chat, and then we'll discuss it in some time also. Like as of when you're sending me the answers, we will keep discussing them on the screen, on the board. Okay, shall we start? Are you all excited? I think Krishu's first session, no? Today is Krishu's first session. So let's begin. And the first question is here. It says, which of the following is less than 13 tens plus 2 ones? Easy question. We'll begin with an easy one. 13 tens plus 2 ones. First, you have to find out what is 13 tens plus 2 ones. And then with the given options, tell me which number is less than 13 tens and 2 ones. Good morning. I can see Chandra and Dhruv vlogs. What's your name, dear? Let me know who are you. And we have just started. This is the very first question that we're discussing. So if you know the answer, let me know in the chat box. I will, in the meantime, also discuss it. So if we go back to place value and identifying numbers, 13 tens would make, any idea what is 13 tens? Well, 13 tens is, sorry. Okay, I have got Krishu's answer. Very good, Krishu. That's the correct answer. Rest of you, Trijal and Chandra and Dhruv vlogs, kindly send in your answers. So if you see 13 tens is 130 plus 2 ones is 2. So 130 plus 2 makes 132. Now just check which of these numbers is lesser than 132. Obviously not 142, not 132, not 138. But option B looks correct to me, 123. So let me click on 123 to check if we've got the correct answer. And it is absolutely correct. Well done, Krishu. Okay, so let's move on. Was this an easy question or a difficult one? Yes, Trijal, you are correct. But was this easy or was this difficult? Easy? So we have more such interesting and easy questions, yeah? Cool, let's see what is the next question. I'll read the question for you. Kavita has 26 marbles. If she keeps 4 marbles in each of the given jars, then how many marbles are left with her? As you can see, how many jars does she have? Let's count. That's 1. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has 6 jars. In each of the jars, she's keeping 4 marbles. And she has a total of 26 marbles. So after keeping all the 4 marbles in each of these 6 jars, how many marble will she be left with? That's an easy question, right? Okay, I've started getting answers in the chat. Okay, remember you are to tell me how many marbles will she be left with? Like after putting the 4 marbles in each of these 6 jars, how many will she be left with? As we all know, I have discussed it many times with you. When we are adding the same number again and again, like over here I'm adding 4 6 times, so it is equivalent to 6 times 4, correct? We know 6 times 4 is 24, and she has a total of 26 marbles. So after putting all of the marbles in the jars, she will have how many marbles left? 26 minus 24, which is option A looks correct to me too. Yeah, let's check if we are correct. Okay, why am I not getting all answers in the chat? Option A is absolutely correct. Well done, everyone who answered option A. Zero. Krishu, you're saying zero. No, dear. Let me go back. Zero, you're saying B. Option B. No, I just explained it, no? Yes, Krishu. Now you are correct. Two is correct. Hi. Oh, I see Nikita has joined up. Hi, Nikita. How are you? Yes, yes, Krishu. The answer is two. Well done. Trijal, where are you? And who else was there? I don't see Trijal's answer coming up. Trijal, where are you? Even Chandra and Dhruv blogs. Yeah, Chandra and Dhruv blogs. I got your answer. May I know your name, please? Who's this answering from Chandra and Dhruv blogs? Introduce yourself. Just tell me your name. Yes, I can see Trijal's answers also coming up now. Good, good, good. Okay, can we move to the next question? Thumbs up. Great. Let's keep going. Okay, this is Dhruv answering from Chandra and Dhruv blogs. Okay, Dhruv, welcome to our classes. And moving ahead with the next question, the answer to that was 2. The next question is here. I'll read the question for you, yeah? It says, in a pond, there are 142 goldfish and 157 blackfish. How many less goldfish than blackfish are there in the pond? So for whoever who did not understand the question, I'll give you an illustration, because what happens, a brain captures images more than it captures sentences. So let's imagine this is a pond. There are a few goldfishes. I could have used the gold color for that. Okay, let's make it more colorful and interesting. Yeah. There are a few black fishes and there are a few goldfishes. Let's imagine this is my black fish. It's not just three, there are a few more. Okay, I'm just giving you three of them, and then there are a few goldfishes as well. You need to tell me that how many less goldfish than blackfish do we have in the pond? For this, what are we going to do? Remember, we were okay. Nikita says the answer is A. Very good, Nikita. That was quick. We'll check if answer A is correct. Let's see what others are saying. So to simply know this, I think there are some keywords which we were discussing the other day, right? Whenever you have a sum in the answer, meaning that you have to add up the numbers. Whenever you have less, how many less, or what is the difference, meaning we subtract. Yes, I can see all correct answers. So I think since everybody has said it, let's click on option A and check if it is correct or wrong. Option A, and it is absolutely correct. Well done, everybody. Good job. Let's move on to the next question. And the next question says, Amit scored 152 and 220 runs in 2 matches. How many runs did he score in all? So over here, what is the keyword? What tells me that what is the operation that I need to perform? Operation, by the way, operation means in mathematics we have different operations, like we add, we subtract, we multiply, we divide, right? So these are the four basic operations of mathematics. Now, in this question, what's the keyword that is telling me what to do? Can anybody tell me that? I'm sure the question is pretty easy. I'll start getting answers right now. But what's the keyword that is telling you to do that operation? I want to know that. Okay, answers are coming up. Yes, over here, as you can see, this word in all tells me that I have to sum them up together. Yes, that's very correct, Dhruv. I have to add them together. 152 in one of the matches, 220 in another match. So how much in all? We need to add 152 with 220, and when I add 100 plus 200, 300, 50 plus 20, 70, 2 plus 0, 2. So the answer comes as 372. So let me click on 372 and check if it is correct, since all of you in the chat are saying option A, 372. Absolutely correct. Well done, everybody, for the correct answer. Good job. Pat your backs for giving the correct answer. No wrong answers yet. That's great. I'm loving this. Okay, another very easy question, but you need to think about it. Okay, it's easy once I explain it to you. Right now, you might think, oh my god, what is this? What is P? What is Q, right? So, P and Q, in place of a number, if you see, we've put a letter over here. We've said that 388 minus 3p5, that's supposed to be a digit over here. I don't know that digit. But when you subtract the two numbers, you get q33. Now, very carefully observe. In the hundreds place, I have 3 minus 3 giving me a q. In the tens place, I have 8 minus p giving me a 3. So, what could be the possible values of p or q? Let's check this. 8, I'll take a darker pen. Yeah, so we have 8 minus p is equal to 3. In order to find this, what is the value of p? What will I do? I will simply subtract these two numbers, correct? So the value of p hence becomes 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5. Now over here, I have 3 minus 3 equal to q. I know what is 3 minus 3, right? So q is equal to 0. Very good. Very good, Dhruv. Very good, Nikita. So when you subtract, we need to find the difference between P and Q. P is 5, Q is 0. When you find the difference of 5 and 0, what's the difference between 5 and 0? 5 only. So option C looks correct. Let me click on option C and check. Correct. Absolutely correct. All of you were correct over here as well. So we move on to the next question. Oh, the next question looks a little big. No, Dhruv, it won't be 0. 5 minus 0, the difference is 5, not 0. If you want, I can go back and check. See this. 0 is not an option also over here. I think there's a typing error that you're sending. Yeah, 5 is the correct answer. Correct. Option C, 5. No, why are you all sending me 0? We don't have a 0 over here. Oh, probably you're telling me the value of Q. Okay, okay, fine. So the next question that we have over here, read the information very carefully and answer the questions given below it. It looks a little large, but don't get scared with the size of the question. It's easy. I trust me, it's easy. All that you need to do, word problems have this trick. The word problems are trying to tell us something. All we need to do is pay attention to what it is saying. We'll definitely, find the nut to crack it. Okay, if anybody is having a difficulty understanding the language, please let me know in the chat box. I believe everybody here is comfortable with English, but if anybody is having a difficulty understanding, please let me know. I'll translate it for you. Yeah. So I'll just read the next question. Read the information carefully and answer the questions given below it. The digit in the tens place of a three-digit number is 4 more than the digit in the ones place. The digit at its ones place is 2. The digit at its hundreds place is greatest one digit number. What is the number? I'll break down the question if it looked too big and too lengthy. What is the question telling me? The question is telling me that I have a 3-digit number, okay? And its tens place is 4 more than the ones place. Let's say this is hundreds, this is tens, this is ones. So whatever is in the ones place, the tens place is 4 plus the ones place. This is not 0, this is ones place, okay? Now the digit in the tens place is 2. So I'm simply putting a 2. They've told me in the ones place I have 2. So if the ones place is 2, what is the tens place? 4 more than the digit at its ones place. So 4 plus 2 is 6. In the tens place I have the 6. The digit at its hundreds place is the greatest one digit number. Now greatest one digit number, we all know what is the greatest one digit number. Yeah, if you see one digit numbers 0 to 9, the greatest one, the biggest one is 9. So the option over here becomes 962. Do we have a 962 in the options? Check, check, check. Here it is 962. So according to me, the answer is D, 962. And I've already got a lot of answers in the chat box saying it's D. Let me check it with D. Yes, Krishu, very good. So let's check if D is correct. Well done for everybody who answered D. Very good, Nikita. That's correct. Okay, can we move to the next sum? Do you want a short breather? My kids in the sessions, they're always like, ma'am, we need to play a game. So more than the session, they're focused on the game. For today, okay, I'll include the game towards the end of the session, okay, not right now. I have this interesting game for you in today's session. Okay, so we have the next question that says find the missing number. Oh, this one, I remember this. So if you can see on the right side, I have a square and the square has been divided into 4 different colors: orange, blue, peach and green. And each of the colors are divided into two. I'm sorry. Where did the question go? Yeah. And each of the colors are divided into 2 parts again. Now, if you add up, the rest of them are all filled. See, if you add up the green portions, both of them, 4 plus 8 gives me 12. Yeah, 4 plus 8 is 12. Then 6 plus 6 is also 12. 9 plus 3 is also 12. So, I need to find out the sum of this orange box should also be 12. One of the numbers given is 5. So, what is the other number? What will I do? I know 12 is equal to 5 plus question mark. What do I add with 5 in order to get a 12? Simply, I will subtract the two numbers to get my answer, which is equal to 7. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. So the correct option that fits in should be B, 7 according to me. What all do you think, girls? Oh, I already got the answer. 7, B. Yes, yes. Krishu correct. Nikita correct. Krishu correct again. Trijal correct again. Well done. Dhruv, did you get this? Let me check if option B is correct. So I'm clicking on B and it is absolutely correct. Well done. Are you all enjoying the session? Are you all getting bored? Can I get a thumbs up if you all are enjoying the session? Let's see how many of you are actually enjoying the session. Oh, I can see the number of people are increasing. That's great. More people are joining in. Okay. So before moving on to the next question, I want to know if you all are enjoying or you all are getting bored. In the chat box, please. Okay. Nikita sent me like a high five. Great. High five to you, Nikita. More emojis coming up. Awesome. Okay. Let us move to the next question then, yeah? So it says number 5 belongs to group dash. As you can see, you have some groups pinned over here. We need to check that number 5 will come in which of these groups. Yeah? We can quickly go through the numbers once, and then we'll definitely get which of these groups is number 5 on. I got the answer also. Wow. That was quick. Nikita, that was quick, really quick. I'm still getting emojis in the chat box, and I have your answer as well. Dhruv, thank you for that smiley. Thank you for your lovely emojis. I will send you an emoji as well. So, thank you, kids. Okay, let's come back to the question. Yeah. So, Nikita has already sent in her answers, and it says group P is 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 21, 24. Meaning, what are these? These are tables of 3. Can I ever have a 5 in it? Obviously no. And you can see also there's no 5 in this. Next, Q is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So this is table of 2. What do you want me to describe here? I'm describing. I haven't moved on. I'm describing. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. This is table of 2, right? Again, you won't have what do you say? 5 in this one, right? The next one, group R, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Tell me which table is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Which numbers tables these are? 12, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yes, as we know, these are tables of 4. The last one, group S. There you see a 5 over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And these are tables of 5, correct? So which of these groups had 5? We saw 5 only in one of this group, that is group S. So check in your answers. Group S, there, only group S. So yes, you have checked yourself, Vishu. It is not Q and S. In Q, I do not have a 5. It's only in S that I have a 5. That's right. So let me check. Let me click on option C and check if it is correct. Well done again. I hope that was clear, Trijan. If it's clear, just give me a thumbs up in the chat. And we shall move ahead with our next question. So the next question over here says, which of the following number sentences best describes the picture given below? I can see a couple of monkeys in the picture, right? Each card has 2 monkeys, and there are how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. Every card is having picture of 2 monkeys. So we have a total of 8 times 2, which is 16. Sorry. Yeah. So sorry for that. So we have 8 times 2, which is 16, right? Now we just need to check which of the options fit in the best. Can we say it is A, 4 into 2? No. 4 into 2 would only be in this much. No, I have 8 times 2. Can I say it is 8 plus 2? No again. Can I say it is 8 plus 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 8? 8 being added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 8 being added 8 times is equivalent to 8 times 8. Can I say it is 8 times 8, which is 64? Do you see 64 monkey pictures over here? Obviously not. Can I say it is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2? Meaning 2 being added 8 times is 2 times 8, which is again 16, right? So can I say this is my correct option? Option B, yes, Trijan. I already received your answer long time back. That's correct. So option B is correct. Somebody is saying option C. No, dear. Krishu, how will it be option C? Option C is 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. I don't have just 10 monkeys over here. I have 16 monkeys over here. Right? If you see the equation.
Yes, B looks correct to me as well. Let me check, okay? I'll check up with C and then I'll check up with B as well. So first, since Krishu is saying C, let me check with C. C is incorrect. And for the others who have said B, B is absolutely correct. I hope Krishu you understood your mistake, right? Okay, let's get going. A few more questions, yeah? This is an very easy one. I don't think I need to explain this to you. But still, the question says, what is 40 less than 368? You have a 3-digit number, 368. You need to tell me which number is 40 less than 368. Again, over here, I can see a keyword, right? Less than. When I see less than means what do I need to do? Very good. Whenever I see less than, I need to, in the chat box, whenever I see less than, what do I need to do? So whenever I see less than, I need to subtract, right? So what's 40 less than 368? Meaning I need to subtract 368 minus 40. This is a very simple one. That should be what? 360 minus 40, which is 320 and then 8. So 328. Now, how will I read this 328? Can I say, very good, Nikita, that's absolutely correct. 328, first of all, can I say it is 400s 8 ones? No. Can I say 400s 8 tens? No. Now the confusion is between these two. Will I say it is 300s 28 ones or will I say it is 300s and 28 tens? Yes, Krishu, I knew we will have a problem over here. Krishu, it is not option A. 328. I don't have 28 ones, right? But I have 28 tens. Not A. It should be option B. I'm sorry. I got mistaken over here. 28 ones. 28 tens will be 280 again, correct? I'm sorry. I just got confused. 28 tens would be 280 again. So yes, it is not C, but option A actually over here. Are you getting my point? 280 28 tens would make it 280. We have 328 only. So the option will be, correct option over here should be option A. Let me check what is marked over here. Let's erase all of this and then let's click on option A. Okay. But the correct option is option A, right? Let me check it once again. Option A. And there you see. Okay. Option A is correct. It shouldn't be option C because that is 28 tens, no dear. How can you say 328 is 28 tens? 28 tens make 280. Let me go back to the question and make it clear. I hope you all understood, yeah? Nikita said that. Yes, yes, it is option A. Trijal, you're also correct. So 28 tens would make 280. Your answer was 328, right? So option A, 328 ones is correct. Okay, let's move ahead with the next question. And we have, oh, a similar question. We just solved a similar question a little while ago. Now again, on the right side, you see a subtraction sum. 7V1 minus 611 is equal to W80. In place of V and W, there will be a digit. Since we do not know those digits, we have just put in a letter over here. We need to find out what is the value in place of V, what is the value in, what is the digit in place of W. How will we do that? Again, you go on subtracting one by one place value at a time, and then you check what are you getting. This is an easy one. We've already solved it. In the hundreds place, I have 7 minus 6 equal to W. In the tens place, I have V minus 1 equal to 8. So 7 minus 6 equals to W. What is 7 minus 6? Yeah, what is 7 minus 6, guys? Okay, again, I've got the answer, I think. I'm not sure if it is correct. I'll check it. Yeah, it looks correct. Nikita, it looks correct. Good job. So 7 minus 6 is what, guys? 7 minus 6 is 1. So your value of W is 1. W stands for 1. Now we have V minus 1 equals to 8. Which number minus 1 gives me 8? Now, when you have things like this, what you can do is you can simply add the two numbers. If a difference is giving you an answer, you do not know one of the numbers, what you do is you add the two numbers, you do 8 plus 1, that is 9. So your W stands for 1, your V stands for 9. What will be V minus W? That will be 9 minus 1, which is equal to, what is 9 minus 1? That is equal to 8. How is it 6, dear? It's not 6. Sindhu, check your answer. I can check it with you. See if you're saying C, option C, 6. No. Krishu, I mean. Yeah, option B is correct. 8 is correct. Let me check with 8. Well done, Krishu and Nikita. You are absolutely correct. Trijal, I hope you got this one. And where's Dhruv? I'm not getting Dhruv's answer from a very long time. Dhruv, are you here with us? Let me know if you're here. Some more smileys, some more emojis coming up. Okay, moving on with the next question. There are three plates of cherries on the table. Each plate contains four cherries. How many cherries in all do we have? Let me illustrate, yeah. There are three plates kept on a table, and on each of these plates, you have four cherries each. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. All you need to do is find out how many cherries are there in all. Another keyword that I see over here, right? In all meaning I have to find out the total number of cherries that are kept on the table. If one plate has four, the questions are too hard. Is it? Are you finding it difficult? Is it? But I hope, even if initially you're finding it hard, I hope the explanation is making it easy. Like when I'm explaining it, then it is becoming simple, right? Yes. Dhruv is saying yes. Okay. What happens? We need to challenge ourselves, right? As we know, over here we are preparing. It takes time to solve by child. I understand. I understand it takes time. That's why I'm going slow. I'm not rushing. If you want me to go like even slower, I can go even slower. But since I'm getting the options in the chat, then I'm proceeding with it. But what happens? This is an Olympiad preparation session, right? We're preparing kids for Olympiads. So obviously the questions have to be a little challenging. We can't have the easy questions here as well, right? Easy questions every kid can manage. So over here we're preparing them for Olympiads that tackles a little challenging questions. I won't say difficult, but yeah, a little challenging. You need to think a little bit in those questions. So of course this is for them to learn, right? Unless we challenge them from our part, how will they, go ahead that extra mile and learn? And I hope once I'm explaining the questions, it is becoming easy because that is more important, right? The point should be even if it is difficult, even if it is challenging for you, but at least after the explanation, it is becoming clear. If that is not happening, then we need to worry about it. If after the explanation it is not clear and without parents' help, they're not able to do. These are small kids, ma'am, I understand, but they're very small kids, right? Grades 1 to 2. So you need to help them a little bit if at all it's possible. But then I mean, we can see, right? Challenging questions only give you a time to, go that extra mile. But the rest of the kids are, answering. There's Nikita who's answering. There's Krishu who's answering. There's through from some like time to time he's answering. Okay, so let's continue. I have received the answer to this question. Yes, Krishu, that's correct. Nikita, that's correct. Others, let's give you another minute to think about it. I'll explain the question once again. See, there is a table, and on the table you have three plates. On each of the plates you have four cherries each. What will you do in order to find out what is the total number of cherries kept on the table? I have four cherries on the first plate. I have four cherries on another plate. I have four cherries on another plate, right? I could have simply added 4 plus 4 plus 4 and got the answer. But over here, I have been telling you since session 1 that when you are adding the same number again and again, see 4 you're adding 3 times. Now times you might have read about in tables, right? You are adding 4 how many times? You're adding 4 3 times. So basically times is nothing but multiplication. So you're doing 3 into 4 because you're adding 4 3 times. And 3 into 4 is 12. It is very easy. See, Krishu is saying these questions are very easy. So we will get mixed feedback over here, right? Some kids might find it very easy. Some kids might find it a little challenging. But the point is, we are preparing for Olympiads, right? If we do not have challenging questions, how are we going to, you get my point, right? Anyways, let's see if option B 12 is correct, and that's absolutely correct. So whoever answered 12, pat your backs. That's absolutely correct. And let us move to the next question. Let's not waste further time and go to the next question. I'll explain it even slower, okay? Trijal, if you're not understanding, just let me know that, ma'am, please explain it once again or whatever it is. I'll try and go back to the question if it is possible for me. Please do not go home ununderstood. That is more important. Even if it's difficult, but you should understand and then, uh, you know, the key takeaway from the class should be understanding. So that is what all that I want from this class. Okay, let me read the next question. Pawan has 20 pencils. He shares it equally with his brother. How many smileys, many emojis, many hearts coming up. Thank you so much. So Pawan has 20 pencils. He shares it equally with his brother. How many pencils does each one of them have? Simple. If you want me to explain it through an illustration, I will again do that. So this boy called Pawan, he's having 20 pencils with him, okay? And he has two brothers, like he has a brother with himself. So how many pencils will each one of them get? Simple question. 20 pencils and two brothers. 20 pencils are being distributed equally among two brothers or between two brothers. Meaning, I will simply do a 20. Yes, Krishu, you are correct. Absolutely correct. Yes, this time, see, you got this, Rijal. Nikita, where are you? Haven't got your answer. Okay, so we simply need to divide 20 by 2, and that gives me the answer 10. Option B, answer 10. Let me click on option B and show you if it is correct. Well done again. Option B is absolutely correct. So moving on to the next question. Okay, this will take a little time, but we will do it slowly. Now the question is, find out the difference between the numbers shown by the two abacuses. Over here on the right side, you can see two abacus, right? And there is a minus sign in between. Means whatever is this first number, I will subtract the second number from it and check the answer. Okay. Let's see what is this. First, what we need to do is we need to understand which number is represented over here. Very simple. All we need to do is count up the beads in the different, like in the respective places, and that is what the number stands for. Over here, if you see in the hundreds place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beads. In the tens place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beads. In the ones place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beads. So the first number that I have is 865. Now I need to take away, let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 400, 1, 2, 3, 30 and 1. So what I need to perform is simply 865 minus 431. How do I do that? I actually didn't have to write this, but since we're doing the abacus sum for the first time, so I thought of might as well give it to you in writing. Okay, let's see how are we going to do it. Simply from the hundreds place, I will take away whatever I need to take away from the hundreds place, right? So I have 8 over here, I have 4 over here. So from 8, if I take away 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? The answer that I'm left with in the hundreds place should be a 4. Now in the tens place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from these 6 beads, if I have to take away these 3 beads, that is 1, 2, 3, taken away, what is left? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can see answers coming up in the chat. That is correct, Krishu. And Trijal also, that's correct. Very good. Now in the ones place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the ones place, I have only 1. So from these 5 beads, if I take away one bead, I'm left with 4 beads. So my answer becomes 434. And 434 I can see is option B. Let me click option B and show you if it is correct. There you go. Absolutely correct. Well done for whoever answered option B is correct. Okay, so the next question is here. A very easy question. Let me see if you can understand it, okay? Which of the following will come in, will replace in the question mark in the given box? You see an equation, like you see a sentence that has some addition, subtraction, and in between you have a question mark. You need to tell me in place of this question mark, will I have this greater than sign, lesser than sign, equal to sign, or can't be determined? So what I'll do is I'll begin with solving it first. Let me check what is 25 plus 32. Then I'll check what is 52 minus 21. And then I can decide, right, which of the numbers is bigger or are they equal. So let's see that. So 25 plus 32, when I add up these two numbers, what do I get? 20 plus 30. See, whenever I add on the basis of place value, just like in the previous question I showed you on the abacus. So when I add 20 and 30, I get 50. When I add 5 and 2, I get 7. So on the left hand side, I have 57. What is on the right hand side? 50 minus 20 gives me 30 and 2 minus 1 gives me 1. So 31. So 57 and then you have a dash over here and then you have 31. You just need to decide whether 57 is greater than 31, lesser than 31, equal to 31 or can't be determined. Obviously this can't be an option. It either has to be, in this also can't be the option. They both are not equal. 57, 31 are not equal. So which of the numbers is bigger? You might have heard about this. This is like the crocodile mouth. And this opens up towards the bigger number. So whichever number is big, the mouth will be open towards that. Which number is big between 57 and 31? Obviously 57 is bigger than 31. So I will have the crocodile mouth facing towards 57, which tells me that option A is suitable, the most correct option. Right? So let's click on option A and check if it is correct or not. And it tells me that the answer is absolutely correct. Over here, I will go back again and I'll take a pause. If yes, Jenu, Trijal, I've already got your answer. That's correct. But over here, if you want me to elaborate this question once again, explain the question once again, please let me know. I'm waiting. If you would like another explanation on this, I can. Shall I explain this again or is it absolutely clear? Krishu, I haven't got your answer as well. So should I explain it again? Trijal's answer I have got. But Krishu, what do you feel? Do you need an explanation again? Yes, no, maybe. Even if it is a maybe, send it to me. I will explain it. I have no trouble explaining it again and again. Even if you ask me for the 10th time, I will explain it to you. But you need to understand. That's the only thing. Trijal is saying it can be A and B both. Trijal, how can it be B? 57, see, the crocodile mouth should be towards the number that is bigger. Now, if you say that 57 is less than 31, see, this is the mouth and this is the tail. So, wherever is the tail means that number is less, wherever is the mouth, that number is more. You are trying to tell me that 31, the number 31 is greater than 57? You think this equation is correct? No. Yes, Krishu, you are correct. We cannot say this is true. We obviously can't say they are equal, and we obviously can't say that they cannot be determined. I'm only left with option A. And say 57, the crocodile mouth is towards 57 because it's a bigger number. So 57 greater than 31. Option A fits in correct. Let's see it. Let's click and see it. By the way, Krishu, you are saying no. What does no mean? I asked you a question a little while ago that have you understood? Is it a no for that, or is it a no for which one? Was not mentioned properly. No, dear, everything is mentioned properly over here. Let me erase whatever drawings I've made so that it becomes easy for you. See, simple, it is asking you, it's given, there's an equation given. You don't have to understand what is an equation, but let's just understand, okay? So we have 25. Yeah, 31 is lesser than 57. That is why I have the tail towards 37, right? See. 25 plus 32 on the right side, on the left side, what do I have? Add them together, what do I get? 57. On the left side, what do I have? 52 minus 21, 31. Just tell me which number is greater. 57 is greater or 31 is greater? Now, if you say option B, that 31, see, option B is like this. That means you have to place this over here. When you're placing this, this is telling you that 57 is lesser than 31 or 31 is greater than 57. Is this true? No, this cannot be true. So, can I say the other one is true? Like if I turn the crocodile mouth? Yes, because 57 is a bigger number, so its mouth will be towards 57, but 31 is a smaller number. So that will be, I mean, its tail will be towards 31. You can say 31 is less than 57 or 57 is greater than 31. For explain, you want me to explain again, Krishu? Should I explain this again? I already did. If everything is clear, you can just send me a thumbs up in the chat. If not, I'll do it again. Is everything clear? Trijal, I hope it is clear. Not clear again. I'll explain again. Okay. So as you can see, you have 25 plus 32 dash 52 minus 21. You need to say whether these two, the answer that you get on solving both the sides, whether these two numbers are equal, greater than, lesser than, etc. So on solving, I got 57 on the left side and on the right side, I got 31. So which of these numbers is greater? 57 is a bigger number. So the crocodile mouth, this is like the crocodile mouth, no? So the crocodile mouth opens towards the bigger number. 57 is a bigger number. So my crocodile mouth is open towards 57. How do we read this sentence? We will say 57 greater than 31. On the other way, you can say 31 less than 57. Let me just write it for you. 57 greater than 31. or you may say 31 less than. Okay, 57. That's it. Correct? But the crocodile mouth will be towards here only. It will not be facing 31. That will become wrong. Okay, let's move to the next question. We spent a lot of time on that question. We quickly have to, I think there's like what, one question more? Let me check. Or are we done? Oh, that's all. So that is all the questions that I had for you today. I hope you really had fun. I really enjoyed the session. Today's session was very interactive. I could see a lot of people answering. We had uh, Trijal with us, we had Krishu, we had Nikita, we had Dhruv, and I had a lot of fun teaching you all. I hope you all enjoyed the session too. And just let me know in the chat box, yeah, how was the session? Did you enjoy? Did you get to learn something new? The main aim behind every session is learning. So I hope the learning for today's session was clear. Even though it was hard, it was easy, but the learning, what we got to learn out of it, the outcome was um, informative. Yeah, you got to learn something from it. If yes, then can I get some thumbs up in the chat box? Can I get some thumbs up in the chat box if it was fun and informative? Yes, I did thought of playing a game there, but then I don't think the game will be possible because there's another live session coming up in another like 4 minutes. It's almost 56. 4 minutes remaining. So if I start with the game, I obviously won't complete it within 4 minutes or 3 minutes. 3 minutes now. So yeah, I'll keep the game for another day. We'll try and wind up the other session quickly so that we can have some time for the game towards the end. Okay. If you like the session, please subscribe if you haven't already and keep joining. Every Sunday in the morning at 10 a.m. we have this YouTube live session for kids who are preparing for Olympiad. We have these interesting discussions. Yeah. So do join in every week and I'm sure you will get a lot of things to learn every week, right? It's fun and thank you so much for your time. Thank you all for whoever was here. I'm sending you an emoji again for whoever attended my session. And yeah, thank you. You all can let me know in the chat how was the feedback? How did you find the session to be? Was it interesting? Was it boring? The explanations, was it good? Were you able to understand? Etc. In the chat box. Another 1 minute. I have another 1 minute, guys. If you want to let me know anything in the chat, let me know, please. And I'll be ending the session in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was great connecting with all of you guys. Bye bye. I hope to see you again in the next week. Enjoy the week ahead. Practice a lot of questions.